Hey, Eagle fans, I'm Thomas Mott. Welcome to Philadelphia Eagles Now here on a Wednesday. We don't normally react to Eagle games on a Wednesday, but of course they played last night against the Washington football team, and what a win it was. It started out a little rocky, we'll talk about that, but Nick Sirianni righted the ship. Jalen Hurts played one of his best games of the entire season, his entire career, and the running game continues to dominate. What a huge win. Just at least acknowledge the fact that that was a must-win game. It again started off rocky, and they could have easily thrown in the towel down 10-0 and ruined the rest of the season, but they didn't. They were able to come back, and now they sit at 7-7, very much alive in the playoff race. I think ESPN's FPI today has them at a 37% chance to make the postseason. Pro Football Focus has it up to 45%. They're very much in control of their own destiny. We talked about the schedule. One of the easiest remaining in the National Football League. They look like they're a team that's headed to the postseason. Still early, don't want to jinx it, but it does look like a football team that is headed towards the postseason. They'll lock up their spot, hopefully, in the next couple of weeks. This was a statement win by the Eagles. This was a win that says we are not only just going to make the playoffs, we can be a factor in the playoffs. Now, I don't know if they're going to make a run all the way to the Super Bowl, although crazier things have happened, but they are built to win in January, and it all centers around the rushing attack. This running game is the best I've ever seen in Philadelphia, and one of the best I've seen in the National Football League in a very, very long time. And what do you need, in a second half of a close ball game against Brady, against Stafford, against Aaron Rodgers? Maybe you're in cold weather, who knows? You need a running game to keep the ball away from those quarterbacks, and Philadelphia has one of those. And I think tonight, or yesterday, I should say, was a statement to the rest of the National Football League that you don't want to play us. Like, we're not the best team in the league. We don't have this crazy great record. We've had some bad games over the past couple of weeks. But you don't want to play us as we get to the postseason. Don't let us get to the postseason because we are coming and we're playing very, very good football. What a win. I mean, again, a statement win for the Philadelphia Eagles last night. Arguably their best game of the entire year. Take away those first two possessions on offense, and it was their best game both offense and defensively, literally the entire season. We'll start with this pinned comment down below. Grade the Eagles week 15 performance against the Washington football team. A, B, C, D, or F. Give me your grade down below right now in the comment section. My grade is an A-. Minus again, those first two possessions, it was a flawless game. I mean, Jalen Hurts played a flawless game. The play calling was flawless. The running attack was flawless. The defense was really, really good. I mean, as good as it gets. A- for me. Give me your thoughts down below in the comments section. I just ranted about it, but let's start with my 5 big takeaways and talk about this rushing attack. It's scary good. It's scary how good this rushing attack is. There are good running teams in the NFL, and they average 125 yards a game or 110 yards a game, and that's good. Anything over 100 yards is a positive time and rushing the football in the National Football League. Philadelphia's averaging $175 over the past 7 weeks or whatever the number is. They had 233 yards rushing last night. I mean, oh my gosh. When Miles Sanders plays like he did last night, and is the lead back, is the feature back, gets the 18 carries, and then they can kind of substitute Jordan Howard in there, oh my goodness. I mean, it's scary, and they're massive running lanes. I mean, he's running through just the Moses parting the Red Sea. There's just huge holes. The offensive line, even without, starters, it was not Landon Dickerson at left guard. It was Sua Opeta. They still were carving holes all over a very good top 15 run defense in the Washington football team. Sanders looks great, man. Sanders is back, baby, and again, I just don't know. If you're an average to below average running stopping defense, you're going to get worked by Philadelphia, and it's going to be an ugly night like you saw the Washington football team have last night. All right, we're going to get into the next one here. Pin comment down below. Will the Eagles make the playoffs? I mean, they're not guaranteed it yet. I feel very confident. Give me your thoughts down below. Type Y down below for yes, or type N down below for no. And while you're down there, make sure you guys stay subscribed to the channels. We have your full coverage leading up to the postseason, full breakdowns of course, the Giants game on Sunday. I mean, we are not stopping here at Philadelphia Eagles Now. We're going to keep you guys covered all the way through the postseason, or through the regular season, into the postseason, and hopefully beyond. Stay subscribed down below, as we are less than 50 away from 22,000 subs here on the channel. All right, we must acknowledge another thing. Nick Sirianni is a hell of a coach. I mean, Nick Sirianni is the changes that Nick Sirianni made in the middle of the year for the first 6 weeks when they wouldn't run the football and they were putting too much in Jalen Hurts' plate and they were bad play calls. The adjustments he's made, I think he should be in the running for Coach of the Year. He won't win it, I mean, naturally, because obviously he won't. But Nick Sirianni saved the Eagles season. And the changes that he made, going from a pass-first offense to a run-first offense, and then the play calling built around the runs now. I mean, the play calling last night, not just the runs, the passes were fantastic, the motions were fantastic, the ghost motions were really great. Nick Sirianni is a hell of a coach. And for all of us who doubted him, which we all did, I mean, the first 6 weeks of the year, all of us at some point had a doubt about Nick Sirianni. It's gone. I mean, it's literally gone. The Eagles found their guy. He's going to be the coach of the future. He for sure is the coach next year. And I think with another offseason underneath his belt and more weapons offensively and maybe more weapons defensively, it's exciting to see what Nick Sirianni can do. The hope was you were getting the next Sean McVay. You were getting the next Kyle Shanahan, right? Now, it's too early to say that because obviously they lose the next 3 weeks, and then we can really talk about, if I'm right or wrong either way. it's too early, but that's kind of the hope that we're seeing right now. And what he's been able to do gives me a lot of hope that that is going to be the case. What's your confidence level right now, Nick Sirianni? It's got to be high. I mean, based on what we saw last week, yesterday, it's got to be high. Mine's like an 8 or a 9 right now from a scale of 1 to 10. Give me your thoughts down below in the comment section. Mine's, oh man, it's high. I just feel good. Like waking up this morning, it's one of the best feelings I've had after an Eagles game in a very, very long time. You guys probably feel the same way. We must again keep acknowledging things as we do in our week 15 takeaways. Jalen Hurts played his best game of the year, and he's had some good games. I think I've said that twice now because he's had 3 really special games. This was the best. I mean, the interception on the opening drive could have really killed his confidence. It wasn't his fault. I mean, come on, he's got it right in the hands, then bounces magically off his foot. That's not his fault. And then the fumble on the second drive when they were driving, like he could have easily gone down to the dumps, and the Gardner Minshew talk could have started in the back of his head, and yet he turns around, goes 20 of 26, so efficient, 296 yards, so 300 yards passing, and a touchdown, and he had 2 rushing touchdowns, and what did he have, like 40 yards on the ground? I mean, this was peak Jalen Hurts. This is what you want him to be going forward. If he does this the next 3 weeks into the postseason, they're going to win a playoff game. Like, if he plays like that in the playoffs, they can beat anybody in the postseason. Maybe not Green Bay, because I like Green Bay a lot, but, I mean, it could happen, and he's playing great football. And for all the Hurts doubters, especially with the Gardner Minshew game against the Jets, and Hurts being out for, 21 days, essentially, with all the extended bye week stuff and the ankle injury, he looked healthy, he looked great, he looked prepared, he looked efficient, and it was fantastic to see him play the quarterback position last night. All right, before we want to get into the defense and their job last night, quick shout out to the hat t-shirt combo that is still 50% off. Order it now, and it'll come a little bit after Christmas, because again, you have 3 days until Christmas, so you're a little late. But if you need a late stocking stuffer, go ahead and pick it up at chatsports.com/Eagles combo. This hat and t-shirt combo, 50% off. Our link will be down below right now in the description box. Make sure you give your favorite Eagle fan some Eagle gear for Christmas. I mean, even if it's a little bit late in ordering it, get them some Eagles gear, because the Eagles hopefully can have you wearing it into January, as I got a new Devontae Smith jersey for Christmas that's in the mail, and I'll be wearing it during the postseason, hopefully. So, all right, let's go to the defense. The defense did their job last night. They were really good. Now, I saw some haters on Twitter saying, oh, it's Garrett Gilbert, and Garrett Gilbert is, a practice squad quarterback. He wasn't supposed to look great. Okay, he didn't look great, and that's what you expected. 20 of 31 for 194, no touchdowns, no picks. You would have liked to gotten an interception off of him. But overall, minus that one first drive whenever Garrett Gilbert was, starting with the football at the 15-yard line, the Eagles defense gave up 10 points. Basically, they gave up 10 points. That's it. Anytime you give up less than 17 points in a football game, you should win the game, and that's a huge win for the defense. The pressure was there. Fletcher Cox and Javon Hargrave played a lot better than they have, really, seemingly the entire year. And Darius Slay continues to be the best cornerback in the entire league right now. He's the highest rated cornerback according to Pro Football Focus. And Terry McLaurin, you didn't even say his name last night. I mean, there were opportunities for Washington to try and score against this defense, and the defense clamped down the hatches. I'm very excited to see this rematch in 2 weeks, because you should be the Giants next week. The rematch in Washington 2 weeks from now is going to be a great test. I'm pumped to see what Philadelphia is able to do with that. All right, final takeaway here. The playoffs are a real possibility. You guys know this, right? I don't have to explain it to you. It's very simple. The Eagles are in the driver's seat to be a 6 or 7 seed in the postseason. I mean, starting off with the fact that they have an easy schedule. Like New York next week, you're either playing Jake Fromm or Mike Glennon. So they should win that game. Now, they should have won the first game, so who knows what happens there. But you stay in Philadelphia on the short week, they should win that game. If they beat Washington 2 weeks from now, they're done. They're done and they're going to the postseason, right? 100%. Now, they do need a little bit of help as we look over here at the NFC playoff picture in terms of a higher seed. Right now, the issue is that San Francisco is playing very good football. And so San Francisco is probably going to have that 6th seed. So it looks like Philadelphia is battling with the Vikings for the 7th seed, and I guess still Washington technically for the 7th seed as well. That's it. Those are kind of your 4 teams. So you want to root against the 49ers, root heavily against the Vikings. They play the Rams on Sunday, and then as long as those 2 teams lose 1 of their remaining 3 and Philadelphia wins 2 of 3, then they're in. And they'll be the 7th seed, and they'll play the 2 seed, and anything is possible whenever you go ahead and get to the postseason. All right, final question, your final record prediction for you and the Philadelphia Eagles. Will they get to 10 wins or not, right? 7-7. Do they win their final 3, or do they finish 9-8? Give me your record prediction down below in the comment section. I feel like they're going to win out, man. I mean, I'm very curious to see what Dallas is playing for in the final week of the year. I mean, that's going to matter if Dallas is going to play hard or not. I think they might win out. I don't know. I'm pumped, man, today. I'm so pumped. Give me a record prediction down below in the comment section. We will have one more video this week, and then I'll be off for Christmas, as of course, naturally, I need a little break because I've been doing videos every single day for, a calendar year, whatever it is. So it'll be nice to have a nice break here, but stay subscribed because we have one more video coming out later on this week, which you guys, I think, are going to go ahead and enjoy. I've already planned that one out for you. And then we'll be back Monday morning with a full breakdown of hopefully a win, the 8th win of the year for the Eagles against the Giants. Enjoy today. Enjoy the win. Enjoy the time with your family. For Philadelphia Eagles now, I'm Thomas Mott. We sign off for the rest of your day.